Yo, how's it going? Long stream incoming? Potentially, if we're enjoying it. Obviously, we could do potentially 20 sets. I don't think I'm gonna do all 20 sets on stream, but obviously, if we're having fun, we can carry on going. How are the Battle of Spice submissions going? Let's have a look, actually. At the moment, we've got 44 submissions. There have been 22 in the Great League, 11 in the Great League Classic Edition, 6 in the Ultra, and 5 in the Master League. So, obviously, hopefully, we get some more submissions for the Ultra League and Master League, but we have enough submissions for both Great League competitions to make a video out of already, which is great. Often, obviously, because we've just had the weekend, most people would have done their battles over the weekend, and they'll sort of be uploading them and getting them sent in within the next couple of days, which is why I do try to extend the sort of deadline until after the leagues rotate. Also, Shenanigan Stone, you'll be happy to hear this is my adjusted Shadow Cacturne in every battle live stream request type thing. I was thinking of how I could make it slightly more unique from just sort of what I've done recently, which is have one Pokemon and then everyone picks the rest. So we're doing like a hat themed style live stream. So all the Pokemon that I'm going to be using today have a hat as part of their actual design. There is also, I'll show you the wheel. Let me just show you this. There is also somewhere costume as an option. Thought I'd wait for Scroll Cup. To be honest, I'm out of content ideas already. I can't get the moves on the Pokemon that I want to use, and it's hard, especially for live streams. It's hard to do live streams with like a bunch of new Pokemon when you can't actually use any of the new moves for those Pokemon. Obviously, we tried it at the start of the week, but we were pretty limited there, and I haven't really been able to make too many other new Pokemon since then. So figured we might as well just give this a try. So these are the Pokemon that I am claiming have hats as part of their design. You guys can obviously chip in with your own Pokemon that you would consider to have a hat as part of its design. So I'm not talking about costume Pokemon. Obviously there is, on the wheel there's costume. I have like 3 or 4 options for costume Pokemon that I could also throw in. But generally speaking, Pokemon that have like an actual hat, so like a Haunchcrow for example has a hat, but it's also part of its actual head. So if you guys have any other Pokemon that you think, some of these are very questionable, like Stonejourner. I'll show you right now. I was looking at it because there's not really any great sources for this, so I kind of just went through the Pokedex and looked at each Pokemon. So let's see, somewhere along here I've got nice hat. So if we sort by number, Stonejourner's hat is just two extra bits of stone on its head. So they're not, obviously not every single one is very obviously a hat, but if they look somewhat hat-like, then I'm including it. Also, don't disqualify me for sending a second battle. I thought was better after submitting the first one. That's no worries. What I would say is, like, if you're going to submit a second time, make sure in the second submission that you've pointed out that that is the battle you want me to showcase. Because when I, like, organize it and I try to put the battles together, I organize it by league, so it won't necessarily be in date order, in which case I could end up just picking your first submission by accident, unless you've written in the description that this is definitely the one that you want me to use. Also, coincidentally, this is a Shenanigan Stone journer right there, as we're talking about Shenanigan Stone. Anyways, let's get into the actual wheel spinning. So, alright, so I mentioned this already. This stream is partly because Shenanigan Stone had donated like $20 and requested a future live stream theme, and requested basically just use Shadow Cacturne in every battle. So Shadow Cacturne has a hat, so Shadow Cacturne will be locked into every battle, and then we'll just spin the wheel 2 more times for the 2 other Pokemon. So let's just get started and let's see what we get for the first team. Alright, so we got Turtonator. And we've got Amoonguss. So Amoonguss obviously got buffed this season with Foul Play, so that's quite ideal. Mr. Rhyme is on the wheel, I believe. So that will be showing up. So we've got Turtonator. I guess we'll lead with it, and then have Amoonguss as our safe swap. And then Shadow Cacturne as the closer. Let's go. Actually, no, let me... Oh. Right, Turtonator, Pangoro. I guess we need to stay in here. We got 2 Pokemon with... Well, Shadow Cacturne is obviously really going to struggle. But, I mean, we should live a close combat, so maybe I just let this go. The costume Pokemon count. So I mentioned already, costume is on there, but it's just costume. So then I'll pick, because I don't want to flood it with too many costume Pokemon, but also I don't actually have that many costume Pokemon. I'm gonna swap out. I think this is probably a mistake, but like if they have any answers to grass types in the back, I probably lose anyways. So might as well prevent the full farm down. There we go. You could argue maybe I should have overfarmed here, hoping the opponent would go straight for the air cutter. But yeah, I don't really know how I'd get rid of the Pangoro. I should live this. But then if I don't shield this, yeah, I don't know. What am I doing? I think we're in a rough position here. I think I need them to shield this. And they don't. So we'll have to swap out. Yeah. And then now I have just 0 fastly pressure against the Pangoro. So they will allow the full farm down, which is good news. Okay, we get to there on CMP tie. I kind of have to shield this, and then they will outpace me to the next move as well. Oh, they actually no shield. I guess we still have a chance here. All right, GG's. I don't know why that trainer didn't just shield the Pangoro, but we'll take it for sure. Mime Jr. That is actually a good shout. This is one I was considering. I just actually let me have a look. I'm hatching an egg. Do I have a lucky one? I do not. If I had a better one, probably I would. Especially if it was lucky, so it was a cheaper investment. Because also, you know, I like to use baby Pokemon. But anyways, we get off to a good start. Let's go spin the wheel again. Oops, my head doesn't need to be there. I didn't play that game particularly well, but we'll take it for sure. We got Murkrow and Ludicolo. So, just putting it out there, Ludicolo, I do not have Weather Ball on it because it's got 8 different charge moves, and I'm just probably not going to get the moves I want. Hey, how the match is going. We've only done 1 battle so far, but we managed to get a win, so that was great. Murkrow. So yeah, Ludicolo is going to be on Astonish, but it's going to have Scald and Leaf Storm because, yeah, I'm not playing the... Well, I've only got 1 charge TM at the moment, and it feels very unlikely that I get Weather Ball on my first attempt, so we're just sticking with this moveset for now. Alright. Gastrodon in the lead, so my whole team's going to do pretty well here, so I'm quite happy with this. Should I throw one and then swap? Or just swap out immediately here? Okay, since they shield, I'm happy to also shield back. They do full send the Water Pulse, which is great. Okay, this is actually kind of fine. I think what we'll do is we'll stay in, wait for them to throw an Air Cutter, and then we'll decide what we want to do. Because that foul play does a lot. Trainer, throw, please. Oh, well, don't throw and just get hit by another foul play. Because remember, we don't need switch advantage. Everything should beat Gastrodon here. Okay, they throw on CMP. That is poor on their end, but that's fine with me. They full sent a payback there, which is still resisted damage anyways. I'm going to come in. I should be able to tank one Air Cutter fairly fine. And then I'll just commit to a full farm down if we're able to get there. Okay, I tried to throw that a bit earlier than there, but either way, I should still be fine, really. Skull's going to do okay damage. They will get a massive farm down, though, because I didn't throw them the best timing. Right, I think what we do is we just go straight for Murkrow, because that'll put them into one Sucker Punch farm down range. Yeah. And then, yeah, we should be fine now. It's a sin that my avatar doesn't have one. Okay, they do debuff my attack stat. Doesn't really make a difference. Alright. GG's. Alright, you know what? We'll put a hat on after this battle. And someone asked, is Probopass on? Probopass is one that I think I considered last time, but I ended up saying wasn't a hat. But we can put it on the wheel if you want, if you think it's enough like a hat. Alright, GG's to that trainer. Let's go have a look at some avatar hats. Style hats. Alright, we'll go for stuff that's free. So if you guys have any suggestions for a hat that we can wear, then let me know. But we'll just scroll through, see what options we've got. I don't know how these... Oh wait, let's just... Anyways, yeah, let's have a look. We've got some earrings here, which are definitely not hats. Shout out to Ultra League Whiskash. It has worked really well. Happy to hear that. Do any hats really go with the Giovanni outfit? Probopass with the Lego hat. Okay, yeah, we'll include that then. Yeah, any suggestions for hats? I'm not really liking the look of any of the free ones. I wish they'd sort by hats, like, in the shop. If you could sort by... Can you sort by what you've already got? No. Because, yeah, I don't want to scroll through, like, a ton of hats that I can't actually equip because I need to pay for them. Seeing zero input on hats, so I'll just pick a random hat then, since you guys really don't care that much. Blind click a hat and hope it doesn't cost you. Okay, we've clicked on this one and it's there we go, sorted. Doesn't go with the outfit, but who cares. Alright, we've got a hat. What were we also going to do? We were going to add Probopass to the wheel. Let me do that real quick, and then we'll spin the wheel again. Oops. Reverse Captain. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. We got Cacturne, which I built specifically for this. So hopefully that goes well. And we got Cacturne, which isn't really a hat, it's just two bits of stone. Anyways. The top right should toggle stuff you own only. As in should, as in it. That's what it should do, or it does do that. Is that what we're saying? Oh no, I don't know. Ah, okay, thank you very much. Not that I really ever go in the shop anyways, but that is useful information. How come I'm still level 70? So I basically just haven't done enough of the nice throws. I'm pretty close. Oh, I've changed my hat now to the Pokeball one. Doesn't really matter. Basically, a little bit before this update came out, I sprained my ankle. So I've not been able to... Well, I wasn't able to walk for about a month. And I've only just sort of gotten back into walking and stuff. So I've basically just hardly played Pokemon since the level 70... Well, since the level 80 update came out. Some money for the Christmas hat plus tip. Thank you very much, Ponies and Sunshine, for the donation. If you'd like to rename a Pokemon in my inventory, then you're more than welcome to do so. But let's get back to actually battling, because I'm sure that's what you guys are here for. So we were doing Cacturne and Cacturne. Yeah, never used this Pokemon. I don't know if it's going to be that particularly usable, but we'll see. But yeah, Ponies and Sunshine, if you'd like to rename a Pokemon of mine, then you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, Dewblade, that is bad. That is really bad. What do we do? I guess we just stay in. We're core broken by this thing. But if we stay in and allow a full farm down, then we lose as well. Okay, we grab a shield advantage. Okay, they do throw. I'm only a psychic type, not psychic fairy, so Sacred Sword would definitely KO from this range. Maybe you could even argue I should have shielded there to get them fairly low, because I'm going to have to double shield the Cacturne now, most likely. Just because they're going to be so spammy. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing, since this Pokemon does core break the team. If we can take it out, even if we have to use both shields, we've already grabbed a shield, so, you know, could be worse, could be worse. But, right, they're likely to have a decent answer to me in the back. So let's see, can Cacturne do anything? Probably not. Come on, Cacturne. Kick rocks at that thing. Alright, they're probably going to go for an Icy Wind here. Obviously, Swift is resisted. Let's see what their final Pokemon is, if they swap out into it. Furret. Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately, just not a great alignment for us in this game. Cacturne and Cacturne are not particularly flexible, so yeah. I always don't even know what's available. Have you a Ray free? Name it Slayquaza. Yeah, I can probably do that. I'll have to have a look. Okay, I shouldn't have bothered throwing here. It's just wasting their time. Apologies, trainer. It's just muscle memory clicking on the move. But anyways, GG's. I mean, always feels bad to lose against a Wigglytuff, but it is what it is. Played against me yesterday. GG. What team was I using yesterday? And what team were you using? I tried a few teams yesterday. I don't know. I didn't feel like I really enjoyed any of them. So I don't know if they'll necessarily make it into a video. Alright, what are we doing, Rayquaza? If we sort by CP, I've got a load of Rayquazas that that were my Great League attempted Rayquazas. We'll do an Ultra League one. Named my array that? Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. We've got Flapple, so questionable hat for Flapple. And Shinotic. So we've got a triple grass team. That's great. Lucario, Shadow Banette, and okay, yeah, so I think it was the Spiritomb is my other Pokemon. Okay, so Flapple. What was it? Flapple, some other grass type. Shinotic. Yeah, okay, this is quite rough for us. But let's see what we can do. For anyone who's just joining the stream, what we're doing is we're battling using only Pokemon with hats. Plus, Shadow Cacturne is going to be on every single team. Quite bad. But I think we just stay in, we go for a fly. And then we swap into Cacturne. Because I'm hopeful. Ah, fuck. Well, I was going to say I'm hopeful that they're going to be having at least one, maybe two water types in the back. Which we are seeing a Pelipper. However, Pelipper is not really great for me. But we get simultaneous KO. Not the worst thing. Certainly not the worst thing. And Shinotic is going to resist the typical charge moves of the Scizor. So, honestly... Well, it's kind of bad when it's a licky, damn it. For God's sake. Okay, so I'm going to shield here, because I think... Obviously, I resist the moves from the Scizor. The fast move damage is going to add up a lot. So I might as well just double shield. Okay, we land a Moonblast. Still doesn't really do that much damage. But it's okay. I'll shield again. I'm kind of waiting for them to swap back into Scizor. I'm hoping that they will. But not yet. Maybe I swap out now. Okay, we make the catch. And then, yeah, as long as I'm able to take out the licky, maybe we're fine. Are they going to swap yet? Okay, yeah. I think we're fine. Seed Bomb should KO. And then I resist the charge moves. And then one more Astonish might take out the Scizor here. Maybe. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Night Slash, not too much. And a second Night Slash they've already got. Can we live this? I think we can. I hope we can. Come on. Nice. Alright, GG's trainer. Alright, I'm going to change the hat because I accidentally swapped it to this one when I was confirming that you can see stuff that you own. So what was the hat I had before? This one. I actually quite like this hat. Alright, anyways, let's go for another battle. Spin the wheel. Head does not need to be there. Alright, next up we have got Snova. And Stonejourner again. Right. Not the... Okay, we're going to be triple weak to fighting. That's rough. Alright, so Snova. I obviously buffed the season with Powder Snow, so that's great news. Stonejourner. I think we have to safe swap Cacturne this time, because Snova is just going to be eaten up by fire types. But it's fine because who even uses fighting types? No! I honestly prefer if they full send close combat. Bro! Why'd you know counts to stomp? Oh dear. Right, is Aegislash on the hat list? Does it have a hat? Alright, I'm gonna shield this. Yeah, this is bad. It's so bad. Yeah, we just can't take out this Pangoro. They come back in, and we just straight up lose. Oh, even worse. Okay, we get to Dynamic Punch at least. That's good. That's something. Come on. No shield it, please. Oh. They're going to swap out immediately. So should I just come in with the Snova? I guess it doesn't really matter. We've lost. Yeah. I think they just farm up to 2 close combats. I think that's probably the safe play for them. Or maybe just go Night Slash, I don't know. Yeah, close combat. Algorithm doesn't exist. Alright, GG's. Let's have a closer look at Aegislash then. Because I didn't notice it having a hat. So we'll have to confirm that. Yes, I suppose that's a hat. So yeah, we'll add it to the list. Alright. Got a new member. By the way, guys, if you can think of any Pokemon that have hats that I don't have on this list, then feel free to just, shout them out in the chat and I'll add them if you think that they look like they're wearing a hat. But anyways, let's go ahead, spin the wheel again. We've got Ludicolo again. And we have got Lampent. Alright. So this is going to be a double Astonish team. A bit of Jane saying, feel like I'm losing my mind. Why does 80% of the people I go against run Stunfisk / Gastrodon with some other tank in the back? People hate fun, I guess. Yeah, that's just what GBL is these days. You're going to see, for anyone who's not a channel member, the video I've just uploaded, that will go live at like regular upload time. I basically say at the start of the video, excuse me there, that I'm just not having fun this season at all. What did we get on the wheel? Ludicolo. Oh yeah, just a reminder for people who've joined fairly recently, but my Ludicolo doesn't have Weather Ball because I just don't have enough charge DMs. Who has the best hat of them all? It's a good question. I'm gonna say Haunch Crow is a decent shout. I like that hat. Alright, anyways, we've got Lampent into Clefable. Okay, a great lead. We resist all the charge moves for the most part. Alright, I was too slow. Okay, we can still maintain alignment here, but if the opponent wants to shield once, I have to double shield. It's not the worst thing ever. They go for Trailblaze, which is fine with me. I can now look to overfarm a little bit. And then, yeah. Okay, we're in an okay position. Maybe I should have overfarmed by one more. But this will allow me, I assume, to reach a move. Okay, they are going to shield. We might as well just double shield then. Miss Magius. Yeah, Miss Magius is a great one as well. Let me know in chat, who do you think has the best hat? Dino, a hat. It's in the shop as one. Oh, I guess you're right, you know. I probably should have... Oh, they swap. And catch on to Mandibuzz. What's my other Pokemon? Ludicolo. Not ideal. But... likely not an Aerial Ace this season. So it's not the worst thing ever. I'm wishing I used the other Ludicolo, because both times I've used it, we've been stuck up against a flying type. And my other one has Ice Beam. But either way, we're okay. We'll just go for Scald. Decent damage. We should reach another one as well. And then it'll just come down to whether the opponent can swap out and catch the next move or not. Which they should be able to do by now. They do. They've catched the move perfectly. Nicely played. But now we can come in and probably just farm down. Right, come on, Lampent. Don't let me down here. Please. Meteor Mash. What the heck is that damage? Ah, shit. I think we might lose. I think we might be losing this one. Right, so they threw one. And then they swapped out. They're going to be on 2, 3. We do still have play here. I'm going to need to make a catch onto my Ludicolo. So I think we'll go for 1 and then we swap out. Ah, shit. They threw 3 there, so they're probably at back-to-back foul plays. Oh, they weren't, but they overfarmed just the right amount. GG's to that trainer. Very well played there. I mean, I knew what they were going to do with the catch, but my switch clock was misaligned to theirs. So I don't think there was much I could have done. But well played. I missed much. We've done 1 set and maybe 1 or 2 battles. Let me see. We've only done 6 battles so far, so not too much. Yeah, okay, Dino does have a hat, I would say, but I can't. Well, I can afford to build one. It's in my maybe build list, but it's expensive. So maybe I'll wait till I have like a lucky one to build instead. But anyways, let's go spin the wheel again. Let's do another battle. Just a reminder for anyone who's joined fairly recently, each team is going to have Shadow Cacturne on it. So we're spinning the wheel for 2 more Pokemon. So we've got Hatterene and Galarian Weezing. Maybe should have stayed in with the Cacturne. What did I do? I swapped into Ludicolo, maybe? Yeah, maybe you're right. But then obviously I kind of give them the opportunity to go for a massive farm down if I do that. Anyways, what do we have there? Right, so Song Confusion and the other one was Weezing. I'll go with the Shadow version. I think this time we'll lead with the Cacturne if I can figure out how to put it there. Okay, Cacturne, Marowak. Okay, great lead. Great lead. Well, actually not as dominant as you'd expect it to be. Like, they're gonna force a shield here, which is so depressing, but they could probably win the 1 shield. To be honest. I think they do. Best hat is Costume Pumpkaboo. Okay, they're going to let it go. That's fine. They probably have an answer, but they might be weak. Okay, I'm just going to stay in here for now, whilst they're not throwing. Oh. What are we doing? Alright, that's what happens when you put Shadow Cacturne in the lead. It does some insane things. Yeah, we're just shield and confusion farm them down. Alright, GG's trainer. Costume Phalanx is a good shout, yeah. That was one I was thinking about, but I already have a Phalanx built. I just can't be bothered to build a second one, considering it doesn't have the greatest of coverage. It did obviously get buffed this season because it has Brick Break, but yeah, I think I'll probably not build one. Alright, here we go. Next up, we've got Breloom. Cacturne's going to be on the team, of course. And we've got Shinotic, so we've got another triple grass team. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the sort of like mushroom Pokemon, their mushroom heads look like hats, which is why they're on the list. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, for sure. So Breloom and Shinotic. Right. What order would we want to run here? I guess we just go Cacturne again. It doesn't matter. If we see like a Talonflame, this is probably up against Cacturne. Is probably where we want to see it. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, here we go. Cacturne, Primeape. I'm gonna swap into Shinotic here. Are they going to be on Ice Punch? I guess we don't care. We just know that this is the bulkiest Pokemon on the team by far, so we have to just no shield. It's just a Rage Fist, so that's fine. Okay, this is honestly not too bad. Okay, we grab a shield. Oh, we get to another one. And Cacturne's going to resist all the charge moves. No. Yeah. I mean, Shadow Ball's probably still going to, like, near enough one-shot it anyways. So it's not amazing. But I assume they probably throw immediately because they're at 100 energy. So they do. And then maybe I mean, they could go for back-to-back Shadow Balls. So I'll shield the first one. They bait with a Seed Bomb. I mean, that's completely irrelevant. Alright, question is, do we think we've put them into Seed Bomb range for my Breloom? I think I have. Ah, shit, they're a back-to-back. Crap! Damn it. I don't think I live a boosted Rage Fist now. Do I? Oh, I actually do. Okay. And then, yeah, this is going to KO. And then it just depends what the heck their third Pokemon is. Please be weak to Cacturne in the back. Be a second Grass type. And Polion. Shit, they're going to outpace me now, aren't they? Damn it! No! GG's, trainer. Alright, let's go straight into the next one. Let's try and rapid fire some of these. Next team, we've got a costume. Alright, so there we go. We've got a choice of a few options there, and we've got Lombre. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the costume options. So let's lock in Lombre first. Alright, costume. Since we were talking about it, I could run the Pumpkaboo with a hat. We've also got Kanto Grimer. We've got Raichu. And that's basically it. I don't really keep too many costume Pokemon. I joined a bit late. Why is Cacturne stuck on every team? Because Shenanigans Stone in a previous live stream donated $20 or thereabouts and requested a Shadow Cacturne themed live stream. So that's what we're doing. A Hatostrophe. I'll see myself out. That was quite good. If I didn't stutter. Wrong Lombre. Was it? No. That's the correct Lombre. You had me worried that I was picking a 743 CP one for a second there. But no, that is the correct Lombre. What was the other one? Oh yeah, costumes. Yeah, so should we just go for Pumpkaboo and run another triple cross team and then complain when we get wrecked by something that beats the whole team? I think we shall. Alright, here we go. Cacturne. Fuck. I'm actually going to do 6 of these. Actually, no, I'll do 4 because we're taking so much damage there. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Shenanigan Stone. It says buy/wear a Santa hat. Only 100 coins. Alright. I thought you meant an IRL Santa hat. Okay, well, I can definitely do that. And also, if you'd like to pick the next team specifically, then you can do so. Skull's going to grab a shield there. We get a debuff to their attack, which is nice. Might I shield this? I think I'm going to, you know. Why am I shielding this? Why did I shield that? I don't know. Is this another Aura Wheel already? Or is this just a Psychic Fangs? Yeah, it's just a Psychic Fangs. Thing is, right, I've put Talonflame into range where I can actually probably Sucker Punch farm it down, or nearly. So I don't feel that bad. Just about. Alright, here we go. Oh. Ah, shit. Shadow Ball's gonna wreck me. I'm assuming Shadow Ball's probably just gonna Oh, what the hell? Trainer, what are you doing? Why didn't you shield? What the heck? I don't understand that at all. But GG's. Who the heck doesn't shield up against a Shadow Cacturne with a Jellicent? Right, well anyways, let's go get the Santa hat then. I'm hoping it's this one because I've just bought it. Should we do a full Santa outfit? Oops. Nope. I've gotten rid of it again. Bloody hell. Alright, there we go. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Oops, pressed the wrong thing. Alright, next up. Galarian Slowking and Furfrou. Okay, that works. Slowking. We'll lead with it and then have Furfrou as our say swap. We have to be the one with the hat. Okay, not the best lead. Wear Santa full outfit and run a Christmas theme team for a video, lol. Yeah, we'll definitely do that for the actual Christmas Day video. I'm going for surf here because maybe I can get to 2 of these. But maybe I should just go for a grass knot, assuming they'll throw. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, they do just throw. But I guess since we went for surf, we forced them to throw pretty much straight away. So it's not the worst thing. And then obviously we've got surf for coverage on the Slow King. So what we can do here is we can overfarm considerably. So far they're a ground type and a fairy. I'm hoping it's not double fairy. You know what, we can actually just go for a full farm down here. I'm really hoping that Cacturne is not just going to get wrecked by a second Charmer. We're debuffed, so I might as well swap out and clear the debuff, save the energy for later. Oh boy. It's the Shadow Cacturne show. This is Shadow Cacturne's world, and we're all just living in it. I'm just going to throw the next one straight away. Because it's CMP tie. And then I'm also going to shield. Because we've got nearly 2 surfs on the other one. So yeah, we might as well just shield. They probably swap back in. But yeah, I think I can probably just go for Psy Shocks actually. Probably. We'll see how much damage this does, and if it doesn't look like it's going to 2-shot them, I'll go for the surf, just to make sure. We'll just play it safe. I probably could have gone for Psy Shock here, but we'll just guarantee the KO with the surf, and then as long as I live 2 mud slaps, I think we get to a move. Yeah. Alright. GG's. Honestly, Cacturne wasn't as dominant as I was expecting it to be there, but either way, we get the win. Let's go. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead, spin the wheel again. Oh wait, did we get Shenanigan? Did Shenanigan Stone ask for a team? Ah, spin the wheel for third. I guess go with Shenanigan and Cacturne. Okay, yeah, so we'll run the Shenanigan Stone Journey again, and then we'll see what the third pick is. Alright, here we go. Probo Pass. Alright. We're getting a lot of like ABB style teams. So let's see. Shenanigan. Probo. I'll go for the Shadow one. And then, again, we're so weak to fighting. Last time we were triple weak to fighting, we were met with Pangoro in the lead. Which is great. Okay, better lead this time. Okay, if they debuff me, maybe we can't quite farm them all the way down here. Hopefully no debuff. Oh my god. They came in with Gorgeist. They shouldn't shield this, but they do. Okay. Just gonna sacrifice the old Probo. Okay. We get to a rock slide. I think every single time Gourgeist comes in, it confuses me with being the first Incinerate user that isn't a fire type. But yeah, we're just no shield. Shadow Ball is going to do a lot, but they will have to throw again. And hopefully, let's think. Would they already be at another Seed Bomb here? They were at 100. It's 50 energy. Okay, so Gourgeist is basically dead. They're obviously waiting at the switch clock. I'm hoping I can live basically any one fast move here. Oh, I can definitely live that. But can I actually get a full farm down? Oh, sorry, can I get to another move before they fully farm me down here? It kind of doesn't look like it. Shit, I'm going to have to swap out. Oh, that's so bad. Uh-oh. I think I call a bait. Okay, we call the bait. That's huge. Okay. They likely swap out back into the Gourgeist. Right? Shit. I had to throw this. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh, come on, Cacturne. One more Sucker Punch KOs. No, damn it. Does Gourgeist even learn Incinerate in the main series games? It must do, because that's... I assume... that's why they add moves to certain Pokemon. 7.6 magnitude earthquake just hit near Japan. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. We got Flapple. And Miss Magius for the first time. Alright, so... Flap. Miss Magius. I guess we... Double Grass, it would make sense to have them in the back. But I don't think Miss Magius is a great lead. Because it's not really the kind of Pokemon that can just fast move farm down a Pokemon. And then it is okay-ish speed-wise to its charge moves. But I think Cacturne, given like in good matchups, you can probably shield once farm down, is probably the better lead. And we see a Bastiodon. Okay. Got to work out, should we have baited with a Trailblaze here, or are they gonna just no shield this? Oh my god. Still doesn't KO, but we get the farm down. Yay. Oh. Okay. Does anyone know if this is like a content creator team? This feels similar to something that Yonkers would showcase. Trainer, what are we doing? Okay, they get very lucky. You know what? I'm going to shield anyways. I don't know what's in the back. Yeah, just the Sucker Punch damage is hopefully going to win me this game here. Alright, I don't know. I honestly don't know what they were doing there. We've had quite a few games on the stream where trainers have just... all they've had to do is shield a move against Cacturne and they easily win. But I don't know what is going on. Don't think Gourgeist does learn it. Oh, right. Really? I know there are some Pokemon that have moves that they don't learn in the main series games. Like, a lot of them were Kanto Pokemon, and they're now known as like legacy moves or whatever, like they were mistakes, so then they got taken away, as in they can't learn them now. But if you had any Pokemon caught like back in 2016, then some of them still have them, like Acid Grimer and Acid Muck, Acid Acid Wheezing and Coughing as well. I believe they don't learn those in the main series games, but they're like unobtainable legacy moves. But there's other stuff like Sork, which doesn't learn Body Slam, but has it in Pokemon Go for some reason. Anyways, let's go spin the wheel again. Alright, next up we've got Mr. Rhyme for the first time. And Haunchcrow. Okay. Mr. Rhyme, Confusion, Icy Wind, Triple Axle, and then Haunchcrow. I guess we'll go Mr. Rhyme as our lead, Cacturne as our safe swap. Acid Muck would be crazy to use nowadays. I wish I had an Acid Coughing or Wheezing. Like, that would be so fun. I have a level... well, it's not quite level 50, but I've got a Hundo Shadow... Okay, this is awkward. We kind of have to just stay in here. But I've got a Hundo Shadow Kanto Wheezing built for the Ultra League, and that would be so fun if I was running it with... Right, do I go Triple Axle here, boost up my attack stat? I'm going to say yes. Because I think maybe this means that if they... Oh, they actually shield anyways. That's good. No, fuck. Oh, well, that's GG's. I needed that Icy Wind. I needed that. Now, I'll be surprised if Haunchcrow gets to a move. Let's have a look. Okay, we're gonna get to we'll get to a Dark Pulse if I shield here. I mean, I might as well full send a Brave Bird, really, I guess, because they're gonna Icy Wind me. Just let it go, trainer. Come on. We don't need to be doing this. Oh, okay. I guess we swap out immediately. And then we shield and then just commit to a full Sucker Punch farm down. Come on, we still have play here. The first Wigglytuff user ever to listen to me say, oh, you don't need to shield this. Ah, damn it, they get to another move. I mean, we can tank this. If they're like ultra weak to grass in the back, maybe we still got a slither of hope. Let's see, come on, what have you got? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Trainer. Wait a minute. Please shield the first. It is a non-shadow. We are now boosted though. Come on, please. And we do have... Wait, do I have the Haunchcrow still in the back? Oh! What is happening right now? People are making the weirdest shielding decisions I've ever seen. Alright, well. We'll take it. We're on to the next one. We've got Breloom again. And Amoonguss. Another triple grass team. Yeah, we'll lead with Cacturne again. So that way when we inevitably see a Talonflame, we've got some okay fast food pressure initially, and then we'll swap into Amoonguss. Okay, really good lead. Whole team's good here. They swap into Corviknight. Honestly, we just stay in. We just stay in. Don't boost first time, please. Thank you. I'm thinking if we were able to pull off a Trailblaze bait here, we probably 2-shield farm them down. But since we're not, I'm going to swap into this. We get the Astonish through, and that's going to mean that I can CMP tie them with the next charge move for a foul play. So Air Cutter does get the boost this time, so I'm probably inclined to go straight for the foul play. They go for the over farm. Remember, we don't need switch advantage necessarily. We just need them to not have like a second really good answer. And they've got Credilli, so this is actually fine. Do I go for foul play just to guarantee the damage? I think we will. Because if they no shield this, I think we win. Although if they do overfarm considerably, it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, they throw immediately. That is amazing. Probably best case scenario, because now I just no shield this. Maybe this doesn't quite KO. And so I just swap into Breloom. Can we farm down? Not quite. I mean, I guess I technically resist the charge moves, right? So I just no shield. And yeah, they're going to swap into Gastrodon. We can just go for a Seed Bomb. Yes, I'm debuffed. But this is going to put them into farm down range if they let it go. They don't. And then, yeah. Pretty comfortable. All right, GG's trainer. Let's go. Triple Grass is actually pretty strong. All right, let's go straight into the next wheel spin. See what we can get this time. We've got Turtonator. And we've got Snova. All right. So we'll lead Turtonator. And then Snova in the back. How's everyone's Go Battle Week going? Have you guys been enjoying this week? Have you guys been trying to get a battle submitted for the Battle of Spice? Have you maybe already submitted your battle? Let me know in the chat. We got Turtonator into Ampharos, so a great lead matchup for me. Is this going to be the Home Slice Henry video team? I didn't actually watch the video, so I don't know what the team is of. So I'm actually just going to go straight for this. Pretty mid so far. Fair enough. If anyone's seen the Home Slice Henry video, please let me know if what the team is. Okay, we opt for the extra Incinerate intentionally. And we get it. Obviously, going to go for a Rock Tomb here. Can I KO with a Brutal Swing now? Maybe not quite. Well, obviously, I've got two answers in the back that are going to be fine into Ampharos anyways. Swap out, it's Gorgeist. Okay, so we swap into this thing then. Because this is going to be useless into Gorgeist. Well, not useless, but obviously Incinerate's going to be pretty rough for me. Okay, so that worked out fine. Ish. Fine-ish. Assuming they don't get to another move here. Which they don't. Now they come in with the Gorgeist. That's fine with me. Yep. Okay, cool. Only thing is, Turtonator is really annoying with its pacing. I'm going to no-shield the first, just in case they trailblazed me. Because, yeah, if they trailblaze me there and then land a brutal swing, maybe I lose this game. But now I think we just go for one more of these. And then go for another Dragon Claw. Thank you whoever it was. Balram the Noob one for the team comp. Not recommendation, but let me know what the team was so I knew what to do there. It's been okay. Too many boring teams from the opponents. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. It's like, it almost doesn't matter how much I spice up what I'm running, because it's just the same shit over and over again from the opponents. Oh, does this mean I'm going to get Pikachu Libre next set? Or do we have another set of just lots of Pokemon? Anyways, next wheel spin. There's still a few options like this Revavroom that haven't actually been spun yet. We got Revavroom, Galarian Weezing, and Shadow Cacturne. So Rev, Weezing. So go Weezing, Say Swap. Sharpedo being good to me. Just glad to hear. Alright, Cacturne into Samurott, but they're going to be on Fury Cutter, most likely, so I'm going to swap out. My first time watching you live. Well, I'm glad that you're here. You'll probably notice I sound quite different from my YouTube videos, because my... well, actually, I should have maybe... Ah, shit. Well, first of all, I swear a bit in my live streams. This is really bad. This is absolutely atrocious for me. And then, yeah, secondly, I can't really... So my YouTube commentary is very energetic, but I can't maintain that for a full live stream. So this is my default voice. Okay, we forced a CMP tie there. That is good. Okay, honestly, not that bad. What do they lead with? Samurott. Yeah, so I can't really beat Samurott, so I'm not really sure what my plan is. I'm hoping best thing they can do is get to another Bulldoze and one Sucker Punch KOs. Because Bulldoze is going to absolutely destroy the Rev. Okay, so we get the farm down there. I'm going to swap out immediately. They come back in with Samurott. We've only got resistant moves, but they come in with a second one of these things. Okay, we have play. I need to figure out what the play is. I think I need to get both shields from this and then come back in with Cacturne and farm down. That's our win condition right now. So I need them to shield this. They let it go. Oh, maybe I can farm down now. Come on, please farm down. Yes, huge. Well, actually, probably not that huge. Because now they just double shield farm me down and it's GG's. Although, to be honest, if I can land a single Gyro Ball, I can probably put them into Sucker Punch farm down range. So maybe we've still got play here. And I am double resisting the fast move damage. Shoot. I think that was the wrong decision. Okay, we force them to throw. Fury Cut is double resisted, so maybe I can just fully farm them down here. GG's. That was tough. Thank you, Megalodon81, for being a channel member for 20 months. That is crazy dedication. Obviously, I know that's not you donating right now, but obviously shows that you've, well, spent a decent amount of money being a channel member. I mean, it's only 99p, but still. So if you'd like to pick a team of 3 hatted Pokemon, then you're more than welcome to do so. Philo4245 is asking why I never remove Cacturne. So basically, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, we've got like donation incentives, and in a previous live stream, Shenanigans Stone, who is in chat right now, requested a live stream where Shadow Cacturne was on every single team. So that's what we're doing, and then we also just came up with a creative way to choose its teammates for each battle by having them all be Pokemon that wear hats. But for now, we're gonna spin the wheel, and then if Megalodon81 wants to choose a team, then they're more than welcome to do so. And that goes for like all the channel members. If you are a member and you've been a member for a while, I don't know exactly how you get that pop-up to show up for how long you've been a channel member, but if you're able to figure that out, I'm happy to allow you to benefit from some of the donation incentives, even though you're not technically donating on the stream directly. But yeah, let's go pick another team, and then if Megalodon thinks of something, we can run that as well. Alright, we've got Toadscruel. And we've got Galarian Wheezing again. So, whoa. You're the only guy I pay for because you're awesome, fun, and I think I can't read. Let's try that again. You're the only guy I pay for because you're awesome, fun, and think like I think. There we go. We managed to read a full sentence. Thank you very much for the donation. Well, you can definitely pick the next team if you'd like to. Obviously, there's no pressure to do so. If you can't think of any Pokemon, then yeah, you can let the chat pick as well. So we'll do that. But I'll W reading. To be fair, they used the wrong yaw, so that's probably what threw me off. I'll claim that. But yeah, I'm not very good at reading in general. So, anyways, yeah. So you guys can start throwing out some suggestions, but I'll run the team that we just spanned for now, and then we'll revisit it afterwards. So we got Galarian Wheezing. So it's basically the same team. We're just running Toadscruel instead. But we'll go for Wheezing in the lead this time, as it's double grass. Yeah, sure. But yeah, very much appreciate the support. Alright, we've got Wheezing into Corviknight. Bit of a tricky one for us. I think we just stay in, wait for them to throw a move, maybe. And we'll farm up to the overheat. Have I farmed up to the overheat already? I think we're one away. And then we'll go for a brutal swing bait. Oh, they boost on the first attempt. Not ideal. Okay, we don't even grab a shield either. Sucks. Sucks to be me. Thank you. Thank to Callum to bring some freshness into this meta. Well, I'm always trying my best. Okay, we do force them to throw. That is good. They probably still get to move anyways against my Cacturne. Don't double boost, please. Okay, they don't double boost. I mean, yeah, so we got a couple options here. I think we come in with Cacturne and we just assume that this is their only answer to grass type Pokemon. And then so we shield, we get ahead on energy, and then we just sweep the rest of the team. That's pretty solid strat, if you ask me. They couldn't possibly have two answers to grass types. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, just because we do have a Toadscruel here. Usually this would be pretty bad for grass. Oh my goodness. Okay, we get the snipe. Come on. Be weak to grass in the back. Let's go. Whee! I think we don't mess around here. We just go straight for these seed bombs. Do I bother shielding? Nah. Water Pulse. Yeah, don't even care, mate. Alright. Yeah. Another game where the opponent just shields their Shadow, the move from Shadow Cacturne. It might be tricky, but I don't know what's happening. They're just not respecting the damage. Did I try Smackdown Ursaluna? I tried it for a single battle in my previous live stream, and that might be like one of the craziest battles I've ever had, because I ran the team. The team was Smackdown Ursaluna with Swift and Trailblaze. I had Pumpkaboo as my safe swap with Astonish, Foul Play, and Grass Knot. And then I had Goregeist with Incinerate, except I didn't have any charge TMs, so I was stuck with Poltergeist and Fire Blast. But we managed to use both Fire Blast and Poltergeist to land double nukes. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying to find that in my previous stream. But anyways, yeah, so basically Megalodon donated, asked chat to pick some options. So if you guys have any suggestions for hatted Pokemon for me to pair either with Shadow Cacturne, or we could actually just drop the Shadow Cacturne for this single battle, it's up to you guys. But here are the options. So we've got Aegislash, Amoonguss, Appleton, Breloom. We've got a costume Pokemon. I've got a few options there. We've got Crocolaw, Flapple, Foongus, Furfrou, Galarian Slowking, Galarian Weezing, Hisuian Decidueye, Hatterene, Hatterene, Haunchkrow, Lampent, Lombre, Ludicolo, Mismagius, Mr. Rhyme, Murkrow, Probopass, Revavroom, Shinotic, Slowking, Snover, Stonejourner, Toedscruel, and Turtonator. Or if you guys can think of any other Pokemon that have hats as part of their designs that I've missed out, then you're able to suggest that. So we got Slowking Pog, we've got Aegislash, got Rhyme. I'll wait for a few more suggestions and then we'll see what's most popular. But yeah, obviously I don't since this is like a donation one, I don't have to run Shadow Cacturne on this team. But we'll keep it for all of the regular wheel spin ones. So I could just run Aegislash, Mr. Rhyme, and Slowking. Escavalier. I think it's more of a helmet than because there's quite a few with like helmets that I thought about, but I decided against it. But I mean, if this was you that had donated and specifically requested Escavalier, I'd say, you know what, since you've donated, then we'll just run it. We've got helmet is kind of a hat, yeah, but the thing is, like, I was like confused as to, like, some of them cover like the full face, so it's like, at what point does a helmet not be a hat, and what's even the definition of a hat? I don't know. Should have looked into this before the stream. But anyways, I think we'll just lock in the first three options that we had. So we had Aegislash, Mr. Rhyme, and Slowking. Okay, so we are very weak to Dark. Like, very weak to Dark. Samurott. Is that the only Slowking I have? I guess so. Samurott? Samurott's a similar thing. I don't know if that's a hat, really. We'll have to take a closer look, but we're locking this in. Although I could run. Well, let's take a closer look right now. Samurott. Yeah, I guess it's not the most hat shaped of hats, but it's something on its head. And I guess the same goes for this. I mean, I guess it's as hat-like as the Slowking, really. Oh, swap screen. Right, yeah. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Well, good job, me. Yeah, we're looking at it. So obviously this is Hisuian Samurott, which got buffed this season, obviously. So I wouldn't mind using this. And then the regular version, it looks like some sort of shell type thing on its head, which I guess is pretty much the same as Slowking. So I wouldn't mind running it. I mean, maybe we could do like Aegislash, Samurott, and Slowking together. So yeah, let's do that. Samurott. I'll go with this one since I haven't really used it since I managed to get the right moves on it. Parasect. Yeah, that's actually a good shout. It's another mushroom Pokemon that probably should be on the wheel. So I'll add those to the wheel after this. Do I have Vileplume and Blossom? Blossom is just flowers, so I can definitely not consider that to be a hat. But Vileplume... Yeah, Vileplume should be on there for sure. So I'll add both of those. And maybe, yeah, I'll run one of those since we haven't... what would we want to do? Maybe we'll go... Yeah, I'll need to update the list, basically. Because you guys have had some pretty good hat and headpiece suggestions. I don't know if you have one for Great League, but Keldeo got Secret Sword. Tried him a bit with Aquatail too, and did pretty good with it. Tried him in the Ultra League. I haven't yet. Okay, good lead. This is definitely where we need to see it. Okay, they've only got resistant moves. I probably should have thrown immediately, but I didn't want to throw on CMP. They go for Mystical Fire. Interesting. I'm going to debuff them first and then come in with the Vileplume. I probably should have just swapped out immediately, but I don't think Vileplume has very good pacing. So maybe... Yeah, well, we've got Sludge Bomb and Solar Beam, I'm pretty sure. So no shield here. Marowak and Cubone technically hats too. I probably should have just committed to a farm down. I don't think I should have gone for Icy Wind, because I thought that would allow me to comfortably live 2 Brutal Swings, but that's apparently not the case. So yeah, now they can come back in. They do get forced to throw straight away, so I don't mind that. Omanite, Omastar are not hats technically, but they carry a whole house on them if you want to count that. I mean, I think we don't want to get too carried away with basically just anything on a head. Okay, we're still in an awkward position here, really, because I've not done any fast move pressure at all to this thing, and we are getting fairly low. Oh, they no shield. I think we just shield here. They're going to look to debuff me, of course. And then Aegislash honestly isn't great when it's down a shield. I don't know why I'm even debuffing them here, but I'm doing it anyways, so let's go for it. Yeah, I was hoping to grab a shield really, but we did not get a shield. Thing is, we can just sponge a lot of this damage. Go for back-to-back Shadow Balls and then swap out, maybe. Obviously not applying any fast move pressure at all, which is problematic. And also, since that Drifloom is very low, but it's not at like farm down range low. Have you ever used Oddish for the Open Great League before? Yes, I have. I have a Hundo built. So what we'll do here is... Yeah, see, look. Okay, we do get the farm down, though. That is huge. And then I think we just throw immediately. Maybe swap into our Samurott again. Or maybe we just throw immediately. Get this off. Because otherwise we'd lose CMP. I was hoping they'd throw immediately, but they don't. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to deal enough damage though, which is unfortunate. Ah, oh, darn it. GG's. That's... yeah. That's the sort of problematic part of Aegislash, is that it's kind of useless when all shields are still in play. But anyways, let's go back to the wheel spinning. We can find where it is. There we go. Alright, so we said we were going to add a couple to the wheel. So let's add the Vile Plume. We added Samurott. And I guess Hisuian Samurott as well. Let me just quickly check to see if there were any other suggestions that we had. Some Marowak. Oh, Parasect. We'll do Parasect. And then I'll probably call it at that for hatted Pokemon. And I'll just... let's quickly have a check. Thoughts on the Xmas Sudowoodo? I don't really care about costume Pokemon, but I do think it looks quite nice. Did we have any other ones? I think that's it for hat Pokemon. I think I'll draw the line at Cubone and Marowak. So yeah, let's go spin the wheel again. Let's see what we get. Just a reminder for people who are just tuning in. Apart from the battle we just did, every battle is going to be spinning the wheel twice. And then the third Pokemon is going to be Shadow Cacturne, because it was a stream requested by Shenanigan Stone. Lilligant is a good shout. I don't think I have one though. Like a regular one. Oops. Yeah, I don't have one built. And I don't think this one is really a hat. It's more of just a couple of flowers. Alright, anyways, what did we just spin there? It was, so Cacturne on the team, Probopass, I believe. And Mr. Rhyme. That was it. Okay, we are again pretty weak to fighting type Pokemon. Double weak to fire as well. Okay, great to see it here. Oh, have they just quit? No, they just lagged. They are lagging a lot. But what I don't want to do is make a mistake and accidentally bait with a Trailblaze, have it no shielded, and they actually get to a Swift. So, yeah, I think the opponent might not have the greatest connection here. I was going to say, I'll wait to see the third Pokemon, see if, like, they were just triple weak to Cacturne, and it wasn't necessarily lag, but maybe they did just lag there. So, unfortunate. I think we'll just run the same team back again then, because we didn't really get to use it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Have you guys been experiencing any, like, weird lag or, like, sort of stuttering or anything like that? Because like, according to other people it's been quite stuttery, but for me personally I've not experienced that too much. Lagging like crazy. I should have come in with the other Pokemon. What am I doing? I had a Pokemon that gets absolutely destroyed by Mudslappers, and I've come in with this Pokemon that's still got play. I guess if we win switch advantage here, we're then still in an okay position. But yeah, what am I doing, man? They can debuff me again. We're going to lose switch advantage now. Yeah, what am I doing, man? I mean, in my defense, it's on Spark, so it's not the most comfortable matchup. But they do no shield anyways. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We maintain alignment. We're now going to go for an Icy Wind. They're going to shield anyways, because it's a super effective move. And then we're just more comfortable. Although Shadow Cacturne when shields are down is basically just might as well not be a Pokemon. Because Rock Slide's going to do a lot. But do they swap out? No, they stay in. They throw immediately here. Yeah, I definitely messed this one up coming in with the Mr. Rhyme. I don't have a clue why I did that. But Rock Slide, big damage. Okay. We still have play. Potentially I should have actually stayed in there and banked to move. The thing is, they can't really deal with that much damage here, but what I can't allow them to do is farm me down and get ahead on energy. And actually that did decent damage. You know what? I think we're okay. This Rock Slide doesn't quite KO. So we'll force them to throw again. Although, if they've put me into range... no, that's bad. I had to throw here. Yeah, I think we do lose, actually. I think I've misplayed this one badly. Although, maybe one Mud Slap KOs? Nope. Yeah, we played very poorly that game. Very poorly. What I definitely should have done there, the second they swapped into the Charger Bug, I just stay in, I bank a move, and then I swap out, and then we win the game. But anyways. Oops. I mean, firstly I should have actually just come in with my Probopass up against the Credilli, and then I wouldn't have needed to double shield. Yeah, Mr. Rhyme wouldn't have liked the Charger matchup, but if we have like a Shadow Cacturne with a shield advantage, it does fine into the Charger Bug as well. So, you know. Do we just have like endless amounts of 5 encounters? I want items. I need charge TMs. I don't want Pokemon that I'm never going to use. Right, anyways, let's go spin the wheel again. Alright, we have got Shinotic again. And Galarian Weezing. So a bit of an awkward team here. We're going to be double. You get it back after 5 sets, I believe. That's so long. Like, who wants these Pokemon anyways? You can't even catch legendaries yet, so basically just a bunch of rubbish and no items. Although, to be honest, I'm sure a lot of people probably complain like, oh, I keep getting Sinnoh Stones or something. I don't even know what you can get in the item slot, but you can probably get some rubbish stuff that they're thinking like, I wish I had more Pokemon encounters. But yeah, anyways, let's go again. We had Cacturne, Weezing, and Shinotic. Alright, here we go. Shadow Cacturne into Corviknight. Again, problematic for us, but we still have play into this. They are going to go for it immediately. That's fine. Wouldn't mind the encounters if it weren't mostly Shieldon. Bro, no wonder people keep on building their Bastiodons. All they're doing is catching Shieldons. Screw it, mate. We're double shielding the Cacturne. We'll bank a move, and then I guess we'll go from here. We're still very healthy on the Cacturne though, which is great news. Ah, shit. I misjudged their energy. That is bad. Very bad. But I suppose we can farm them down. And maybe, again, I've seen a lot of teams with Corviknight in the lead and then be double weak to grass in the back. That is not one of them. We have misjudged this. But we do have a fairy, and like I mentioned already, a lot of Mandibuzz aren't on Aerial Ace this season. So Shadow Ball's still going to deal decent damage here. What's up, everyone? Just got off work. Did I miss a lot? I mean, you've missed an hour and a half, a little bit more than that. But, like, I think we'll probably still stream for a little bit more. Okay, we've got to make sure they don't catch here. Which they don't. Which is great news for us. We'll just play it safe and actually go for the kill shot here. They let it go. Now what? They still have a shield. We've got energy on the Cacturne. Okay, we just go straight for this. What I need them to do really is after we... they can probably just commit to the farm down now. Wait, hold up. Oh, yes! Cacturne, you are incredible. Goated. Okay, come on, please don't ruin this for me, though. Alright. Let's go! I think, obviously, maybe if they remembered how much HP we had on our Shinotic, they wouldn't have committed to a farm down. But I guess I was just one Astonish away. So, yeah, GG's that trainer. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Oops. Alright, so we've got a costume Pokemon. So, I don't have loads of these, so we're quite limited, but I will show you. So, what was the first one we just got there? Flapple, right? Flapple. And then, so, costume. There's only going to be costume Pokemon with hats. So, Slowpoke doesn't count. As well, I don't even have a Slowpoke with any costume built. But, yeah, so basically we've got a Grimer with a hat. We've got Raichu. And we've got Pumpkaboo. And I guess we've got a cake, a cake or a Santa hat Pikachu. Build a cowboy hat Slowpoke right now. Let's have a look, see if I even have one. Sorry, man, but we don't have one. So, crown is a hat. I would say a hat has to be something that covers the whole top of the head. Cowboy hat Snorlax. I have one for Ultra League, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's built, but it's like basically, yeah, Ultra League CP. Guys, just pick from the options we've got here. We've got like 4 things. We've got the Grimer, we've got Raichu, we've got Pumpkaboo, and we've got a cake hat Pikachu. Pikachu? Yeah, that's a Super Pumpkaboo, correct. We did already run the Pumpkaboo, so maybe we'll run Pikachu if it gets maybe one more. Alright, we've got 3 people suggesting 3 different things right now. We'll wait to see. Party Hazard, I don't have it, so I can't use it, guys. Come on. What are we not getting? The Blastoise doesn't even have a hat. Just pick one of the 4 Pokemon that I've just mentioned. Pika. Alright, there we go. We're locking in Pikachu. This one's going to go badly, but is what it is. You guys are doing very good at rage baiting me. Alright, Cacturne, Dusknoir, Amazing lead. Oh, bro. I know Trailblaze doesn't KO anyways, so I'm going to shield here. Even though obviously we've got a great matchup into Dust Noir, we take less damage against the bubbles here, and we know that we core break them, so I might as well just stay in. Yeah, now we can just farm them down. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's see, what else have they got? Oh my god. Bro, what are we doing? Guys, shield against Cacturne, for God's sake. How many times do we have to say it? Oh my god. What are we doing? Alright, you know what? We spent all that time thinking about which costume Pokemon we're going to use. Cacturne was like, I'm going to make this easier for you. I'm not even going to let the rest of the team have any play. We're just going to run it back. Love that Pikachu showcase. Phalanx as a train is basically a yeah, it is. I haven't built one, no. And I have another Phalanx already built, so I'm probably just going to save my Dust and TMs. Alright, yeah, so we're going to go again with the same team. Another great lead. Ah, shit. Ah, Pikachu, let's go! Did I build a 2-cannon with Beak Blast? Yes, I built a Shadow one. Okay, so this is good because we're not going to take any fast move damage here. So we'll just spam out these wild charges. They're not really going to do that much damage. Was that CMP? No, it wasn't. It just does that fast move even have an animation? Yeah, because I can't tell if they're getting like no fast moves through or if like what, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Okay, they shield there. They're shielding up against Pikachu. What the hell? Okay, so I'm assuming they've farmed up to back-to-back moves here. I hate how long this takes though. So if they throw the next one immediately, we'll get one Sucker Punch through and it'll basically KO. So they swap out straight away. Oh no. What is happening? Shadow Cacturne is just a menace. Alright, GG's. And there's no point throwing here. Well, actually I should have thrown. But I can just Dragon Breath farm them down now. Because they're going to be Energy Jai, and... yeah, I definitely should have thrown. I don't know why I didn't, but we're fine. Are we fine? Okay, I made it a little bit harder than it needed to be, but yeah, I knew that was going to be the case anyways. GG's, trainer. What we were doing, we were winning games super comfortably, so I was like, you know what, let's add a little bit of jeopardy to it, make it look like, oh, have I made a mistake there? Yeah, alright, let's go spin the wheel again. And actually we did get some usage out of the Pikachu as well. We managed to take out the Murkrow, deal a lot of damage up against the Aegislash, and force a shield, so not bad. Alright, next up we've got Snova and Lombre, so another triple grass team. For anyone who's just tuned in, we are running Cacturne on every single team because if you can see on the right hand side of the screen, we've got donation incentives there. In a previous live stream, Shenanigans Stone requested a stream where Shadow Cacturne was on every team, and then every battle we just switch up the teammates. Right, so what do we get there? It was Snova, and Lombre. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we'll go Lombre as our say swap. We mean just Pikachu carried the team. Alright, here we go. Shadow Cacturne. Bro. We need to stop doing this. This could be a bit rough. Just a tiny bit. Just a smidge. Oh, fuck's sake. No, why don't we have any grass moves on this thing? I mean, they have to Ice Beam. We get a shield anyways. Please just Ice Beam me. Don't go for a Sparkling Aria here. Come on. Bro, what are we doing? Ah! What the hell? They go for it again. I'm just throwing this immediately. We still have play here, man. We still have play. We've grabbed the shield. This is going to do big damage if they come straight back in with the Talonflame. Okay, they shield. Oh, trainer, what are we doing? Bro! Come on, Snova. You've got this. I live anything. Surely. Even a Skull Bash. We've so got this. Blizzard! What the fuck? No! No! What? Debuff. Okay, we still get there. Bro, what is this game? Are you not entertained, guys? That might be the most ridiculous game ever. Alright guys, if you're watching right now and you've not left a like, what are you doing? Alright. What the heck was that? The way I was like so confident, I was like, you know, even if they're running Skull Bash, we tanked that. Blizzard. That's why they went for freaking Sparkling Aria the whole time. I was like, why'd you keep going for Sparkling Aria? My whole team is grass. Alright, well, that was crazy. Let's go spin the wheel again. Alright, we've got Probopass again. We've still got quite a few Pokemon that haven't even popped up at all. And we've got Revavroom. So we are very weak to ground in the back line. I don't even know what I'm supposed to use as a safe swap there. But we'll think of something. I guess Revavroom as a safe swap. We've got, I don't know, better coverage. Alright, let me have a look, see how many likes we've actually got on the stream. So I can't see that from here. Okay, Azumarill in the lead. Again, we're just happy to shield once, and we're in a great position. Well, the thing is, we do have obviously Cacturne in the lead, but it's just not. It's not like a comfortable matchup into ground types. Like realistically, if we swap into Revavroom, they come in with a Gashadon, we probably lose. But again, yeah, Cacturne. Oh my, what is happening? Have these teams never seen a grass type before? What are we doing? This is bad though. I mean, I have to no shield this, I guess. We still get to another move, and then we're going to have to swap into Rev. Oh, actually, we're doing so much damage. Yeah, this is great. That was CMP. Please just don't be double ground in the back. That's all I'm asking. Oh! Bro, Cacturne. What is happening right now? Okay, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do, though. This is kind of tricky. I mean, we know Probopass is really bulky. So I guess we just no-shield the first move that they throw. And then, yeah, we should be fine. They bait with a Seed Bomb. I don't really care. Yeah, those who CMP a Cactus, like, what are we doing? Rock Slide grabs a shield. Go on, Seed Bomb me again, I dare you. Okay, well done. But yeah, as long as they don't make a catch, I should be fine. Yeah, we simply throw one. Well, we wait to see the Incinerate, and then yeah, chilling. GG's, mate. I have to say, Shenanigans Stone. This was a great stream request because Shadow Cacturne is just absolutely ridiculous. We go 5-0. We could have had maybe a charge TM or something, but instead we're probably just going to catch a bunch of freaking Shieldon, Dedenne. Let's see what else other rubbish we can get. Togedemaru. Who cares? Lapras. I mean, we can get ourselves a Blizzard Lapras. And a G-Weezy. Oh, they've moved out of the way. It doesn't matter. Alright, we've still got more bullshit encounters. Just let me get some freaking charge TMs, man. Let me see what my items are saying. Okay, so I started the stream with, I think, one charge TM. So I did manage to get two early on. But obviously, yeah, it's annoying that we just keep on getting Pokemon encounters. It's like this all the way through rank 19. Yeah, but I don't know how many sets of this. Like, when did we hit rank 20? This is so annoying. But anyways, what was I gonna do? Did I? No, I didn't do it because I didn't know about it until the day after. I got like an in-game notification, or I think I saw on Twitter or something. It's like, oh, here's the Twitch drops for Go Battle Day, or something like that. And I was like, that's no good now. It's already happened, and you can't. Apparently, you can't watch the stream back to get the Twitch drops either. So yeah, that's annoying. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh yeah, spin a stop and put an egg on. If we got one. Okay, we only ever have expensive eggs. Right. Oh yeah, that was it. I was going to check if we're how far we're into the Go Battle League research. Okay, we're at 71. So I guess we can claim another charge DM here. But yeah, let's just... how many medals do I have? Oh, I don't know. This amount. I'm not going to count them, but you can see we've got platinum for most of the easy ones to get. Quite a few Pokedex ones where they actually just haven't released enough Pokemon for me to have those. And then yeah, we got platinum of all the typing ones. I don't know if that counts towards anything. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and do another set. Alright, so we got Galarian Weezing again. And Ludicolo. Do you know what? I think what we'll do now is we'll make it so that each time we spin, we remove those Pokemon. So that way we can actually start to use some of the Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Alright. So... Okay, yeah. Also, I mentioned this near the start of the stream, but bro, it's going to be impossible for me to get Weather Ball on Ludicolo, so I am running it with just Scald and Leaf Storm at the moment. Speaking of, I should have just land a Blizzard in a vid I sent you. Oh, that's really cool. What was the other Pokemon we just got? My memory's so bad. Galarian Weezing. Okay, Weezing. We've used the Shadow each time so far. I could use this one because it's got Overheat, but I think we'll just stick with the Shadow. Alright, here we go. Right, I'm on 27% battery, so at some point I'm probably going to start turning this way a little bit just because my phone charger doesn't quite reach where I'm at right now. People won't expect the Scald. That's great. Okay. Shadow Scizor in the lead is kind of okay-ish. Like, I resist the charge moves, but the fast moves are just going to do so much. I'm happy to shield and then maybe swap into my Ludicolo. Oh, we actually don't quite put them into farm down range. Ah, every freaking time. I wish I had the other one, which is on Ice Beam. You know what? We're going to TM the other one to get Astonish, and we'll throw that one in instead. Because every single time, we're met with like some sort of dragon or something that just easily destroys Ludicolo. And it's depressing. Yeah, I know. Oh, damn it. Well, anyways, we can come in with the Weezing and Fairy Wind them down. Usually, Shadow Scizor is going to have some sort of ground type Pokemon in the back, or a water type or something. So Cacturne is still going to be pretty good here. They did bank a move. Night Sash is resisted on both my remaining Pokemon, however. Can we farm down? Okay, big. Oh, we're so low though, so like resisting doesn't matter. Oh, they don't throw immediately. I don't mind that. Or maybe they didn't quite bank a move. Can't remember. They actually shield, so you know what? I should have just let it go. Damn it. Anyways, well, we swapped out now. And... hold up. If they try farm me down here, I think we get to a second one. Come on. Ah, damn it. Ah. GG's. I don't think Sludge KOs. Maybe it does. I don't know. Oh, we actually don't get there. Nah, it wouldn't have KO'd anyways. Yeah, in hindsight, if we'd have just let them throw the move into our Cacturne, would that have been fine? I wouldn't have used my shield there. Yeah, that probably would have won us the game, but it is what it is. We'll go again. So yeah, so from now on, every wheel spin is gonna remove the Pokemon from the wheel. And if we do get Ludicolo again, I'm definitely running the one with Ice Beam instead. But anyways, we have got Costume, so that's going to be removed. And we have got Parasect for the first time. So, Costume, we've already run Pumpkaboo, we've already run Pikachu. I don't mind running either of them again. But it's only going to be hats. It's going to be either this Grimer, this Raichu, the Pumpkaboo, or a Pikachu. So don't suggest anything else, but which one would we want to see? This is the last chance for a costume Pokemon to come up. Grimer then. You know what? I'm not going to wait for everyone else. We'll just put in the Grimer. And then the other one's Parasect. So Parasect is on Fury Cutter, Cross Poison, and Solar Beam. Yeah, I think even though it doesn't make that much sense to run Cacturne in the lead here, when we've got a Pokemon double weak to both fire and flying in the back, I think Cacturne seems to be core breaking a lot of teams. So, we do resist. Okay, yeah, they swap out. This core breaks my team, so I'm fine with them coming in here, because this is actually our best situation for it to be in. No boost again. I think we throw one more and then we just come in with Grimer. I hope they don't boost, because otherwise potentially not ideal. Okay, they don't boost, that's great. Obviously we're not doing much damage here, but we don't really need to. I'm hoping 3 more Mud Saps will put them into range where a Mud Bomb KOs. Oh yeah, definitely will. I'm just going to throw it here because I don't want to try and CMP tie them and allow them to swap out and catch it. They can't, well they can, oh it actually doesn't KO. Oh fuck. Damn it, man. Well, I guess we don't need switch advantage because we've got 2 grass types. So we'll actually come in with Parasect, as Fury Cut is double resisted. We can get a little bit of energy, a head start. Okay, I'm hoping they shield. Is Komo-O hatted? I did consider it. Okay, they do shield, that's great. I think we no shield this. I can't really remember how much energy Cacturne's got. Okay, we tank it. Nice. I think I'm going to swap out here. Because obviously I'm resisting the fast move damage. And then, unless they come in with something that resists both charge moves and can deal a lot of fast move pressure, I feel pretty good about this situation. Watch them just come in with like a Talonflame or something. But yeah, let's see. What have they got in the back? It's a Azumarill, and I think we're chilling, right? How? Yeah, so they must have like 2 HP left on that Corviknight. And so they're just going to concede. Alright, GG's trainer. Alright, let's have a look at Komo-O. We'll figure out if it's got a hat or not. You know what? Because we've got an odd number of Pokemon here, we might as well just throw it in anyways. Komo-O. Oh. Alright, there we go. Right, next up. Remember, we are removing each of the ones from the wheel. Oh, sorry, you can't see the wheel. We've just spun it and got Shinotic, which has made like 7 or 8 appearances in the stream. And Fungus for the first time, which is great. This is going to be the last time that we get Fungus because it barely reaches 1000 CP. All right, what is this team? Right, I'm now putting my phone on charge, so just be aware I'm sort of going to face to the side a little bit, because my phone charger doesn't quite reach where I am with my setup currently. All right, trying to Cacturne. Fuck! Oh no! Uh-oh! I have to stay in this time. Okay. At least don't be on flame charge, please. I think without fail, every single time we've had triple grass, we've led into Talonflame. Every single time. Alright, we do grab a shield there. Alright, here's the thing. I think I can 2 Sucker Punch farm them down from this range. So I'm going to come back in with the Cacturne. Obviously, I should wait out my switch clock here. They probably swap out. If I was them, I would swap out. But we're 2 away from a move. Okay, they don't swap. And then we just blind throw, probably. Please just let this go. It's not a coincidence. Algorithm confirmed, guys. Oh, bro. Shield against Cacturne trainers. What are we doing? Okay, I'm saying that now. I'm going to no-shield this. Watch them just whack a psychic on my head. Okay, it's just a foul play. Chill. I actually don't even know if we'd win CMP here, or if a grass knot will KO. Okay, we do. We do. That's good. I don't think this is going to KO, though. The algorithm. Yeah, it doesn't quite KO. I'm going to shield here. Hope that they've got something weak to grass in the back. Which is why they're staying in with the Umbreon. Oh my god, there it is. Unfortunately, we're not going to win this. Yeah. We made it pretty close. I think if we were able to... Okay, we do lose CMP against Azumarill. So Fungus attack stats somewhere between Azumarill and Umbreon. They go for the BM. What are you doing, trainer? It's not going to help me because I'm not going to get to 2 moves. Well, 2 moves wouldn't KO anyways, as you can see. Or maybe they just actually don't have Ice Beam there. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like if we actually got the KO up against that Umbreon with the grass type move there, we could have won that game. But yeah, GG's to that trainer. Obviously, if we're triple grass, it's gonna be a Talonflame. All right, next up, Lombre and Amoonguss. Come on, reload that Talonflame lead. Okay. Oh no, it's Lombre this time, isn't it? So Lombre, I think, is on Ice Beam. Yeah, it is, but we don't have a grass type move. And then was it Amoonguss? Oh. Error. Love to see it. We'll just catch a Pokemon. This usually sorts it out. Alright, here we go. Cacturne. Well, it's not Talonflame. It's pretty problematic, though. Oh, wait, hold up. Come on. I mean, they probably should anyways, right? Please, trainer. This is a grass type. What can we possibly do to you? No. At least throw. At least throw. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much play. We've grabbed a shield advantage. When's the event finishing? It finishes at the end of the day for you. I don't know what time zone you're in. To be honest, they probably didn't know. They just know 2 cannons, glassy as heck, so needs to shield. And yeah. Honestly, I might prefer if they try and beat blast me here and debuff my attack stat. Otherwise, yeah, they probably get to two drill pecks. Because now we come out with a move, and we just throw it immediately if it's Pangoro. We grab the final shield, or they weirdly just let this go like everyone else seems to be doing. Okay, they do actually shield. Congratulations. Still not in a good position. But we resist the fast move damage. They can't really go for close combats. Presumably, they just go straight Night Slash and get the boost on the first attempt. Nope, no boost there. That's great news. We kind of still need to no-shield this. And I don't think Grass Knot's really ever going to put them into range where I can KO. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, anyways, we'll just concede that match there. GG's, trainer. Next up, Toadscruel and Breloom. What another triple grass team. Well, this one would at least be good against Bastiodon. So Toadscruel and Breloom. Yeah, I can't tell you what's going on with gamers. I think people think, oh, if I run Wiggly and Bastiodon, then I can just speed through my sets to rank 20 without having to actually think about anything. Right, Regidrago. I guess this is fine. We just stay in here. We probably actually bait, because I assume even if they no shield, Trailblaze puts them into range where with the boost we could Sucker Punch farm down. Maybe. I mean, maybe not, but yeah, I think it will. So I might as well just boost up my attack stat. Yeah, cool. And then... oh, another one of these. Well, since I'm boosted, I'm okay. I don't mind this. I do not mind. Yeah, at least try out newly buffed Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. Okay, no boost, which is huge. We'll just throw here, because they did overfarm a little bit. And what I don't want to do is put myself into a point where we actually don't even get off the Dynamic Punch. Okay. Wait, did they boost with their Air Cutter? I can't remember. They didn't boost this time. Thing is, I kind of need the Force Palm damage, but I'll have to swap out immediately if I do that. So I think we just come in with the Toadscruel. We can tank 2 Air Cutters on this, though. If they didn't boost, I genuinely can't remember. I guess we'll maybe find out based on how much damage we take here. That probably wasn't boosted. Okay, we'll go for Wrap now. I don't want to tank another one since they're boosted. Could we live a Dragon type move? Probably. I think what we'll do is we'll wait for them to throw. They throw on CMP, good timing. I probably shouldn't have thrown here, because I think I'll probably live this. And then I could... oh, we actually don't live it. Okay, that's fine. We can come in, get the farm down. Oh, boy. Ah, damn, they actually outpaced me. In that case, we farm to 2 moves. Assuming we live the Body Slam comfortably enough, which we do. Yeah, alright, cool. GG's. Just need to remember to actually throw this next seed bomb here. Let's go! Right, I have been streaming now for just over 2 hours, so I'm going to quickly go to the toilet, but I will be back hopefully within about 2 minutes or so. So I'll just quickly claim these encounters. I actually don't mind this though, because I don't have a... I didn't have one before that, so let's see. Okay, I do have a couple. Okay, this one I might invest in. But yeah, we're gonna be back in a couple minutes. Just need to go to the toilet, but since I'm going, I might as well turn on an advert for now. So yeah, we'll be back very shortly. Let me just put this here for now. Alright, we are back. Let me just get this off the screen. Nope, that's failed. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Also, yes, Sylvain Herbin 2936, as they mention, people like the stream. If you are enjoying it, it does really help me out. Although they have called me a smaller content creator, so don't appreciate that. I'll have you know I'm 7 foot tall. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's spin the wheel. We've got Aegislash. I actually don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon. Is it Aegislash? Aegislash? Let me know in the chat. And Probopass. Okay. Okay, just a reminder, my phone is on charge, so I'm looking slightly to my right. But don't let that distract you. Aegislash. Age. Alright, cool. We're mostly on the same page, so that's cool. Alright, here we go. Cacturne, Ninetales. Well, we do have 2 steel types in the back, so I guess we just swap out immediately here. I actually quite like this Pokemon as a swap, because you can usually just tank anything, like a Shadow Ball, for example, and then grab a shield back. Or a Surf. I don't know why they'd bait with a Surf there. But yeah, now I should be able to, if they try and commit to a farm down, I can get to 2 moves. Otherwise, I'll force them to throw some energy here. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. Although, honestly, I'm not even that confident in Shadow Cacturne's ability to tank a Shadow Ball. So I don't know if this is that great, really. So maybe I just double shield. And then if they want to swap out, I come in with my probe. Yeah, we'll double shield here. It seems stupid, considering I technically wall this Pokemon. But yeah, assume they're on 100 energy. They bait with a Surf again. Whatever. They're now at like... Do I double shield? Yeah, you know what. Don't bait with a Surf again, thank you. Shadow Ball this time. Okay, we got the full farm down. And then I'll just go straight Dynamic Punch here. Could be problematic if they've got a ground type in the back. Arguably, I could have just not thrown. I could have just swapped out straight away. But they're going to have a Feraligatr. Can we tank a Hydro Cannon? I think we can. We can indeed. But can we farm them down here? Or will they farm me down? Okay, they definitely farm me down. I think Ninetales should be able to get to a move. We can't swap out yet. They Powder Snow me down before we even get off a Spark. And yeah, they have a move. So I think, in hindsight, what I should have done is save the energy on the Cacturne. Would that have helped me? I don't know. I think if I save the energy on the Cacturne, we come in with the Probopass straight away. We go for a Rock Slide. Maybe force them to throw their energy first, and then we just come in, either farm them down or like boost up our attack stat. I don't know. Maybe we had play there, but yeah. Bit tricky when Jellicent double shielded and just went for a full farm down. Because Cacturne, even with its typing, technically fully walling it, it's not going to tank a Shadow Ball. Right. Next wheel spin, we've got Hatchrim. And we've got Furfrou. Alright, so last time Hatchrim was completely useless. We led into a Dewblade and we were core broken by it. So hopefully we have more success this time around. And then I'll use Furfrou as my safe swap. As our like pseudo Cacturne with Sucker Punch and a grass type move. Did you get a Morgrem yet? No, I don't have one. I just don't have the XL candies to build it because I didn't really play the event too much. Como O, okay, great lead. Trainer, what is happening? We don't have a great response, so I'm just going to chip with a Dazzling Gleam. I don't think they'd shield this. And they don't. Oh my god, that actually does way more damage than I was expecting. Why did that do so much damage? We're not even a fairy. Alright, well anyways, I guess we'll just... We probably just sacrifice the Furfrou here, because it's going to be useless into the Como O. If this isn't Aquatel, I can live this actually, and maybe farm them down. Yeah, okay, we'll just farm them down. we come out with a move. I'm just going to blind throw Grass Knot as it's going to do marginally more damage here. Okay, cool. And then hopefully we just... whatever's in the back is weak to Cacturne. Oh, what are you doing, trainer? Throw a move! Okay, they're not weak to Cacturne, but you know the drill. I think this time we're going to start Trailblazing. We might be in a bit of trouble, though, just because we are behind on energy. Throwing a full Confusion first probably doesn't help me out. Do you think it's likely that I can live an Air Cutter on Cacturne? Like, should I be no shielding in case they get... oh, they actually no shield that. That's crazy. I guess I don't think it matters now because I've boosted up my attack stat. I can live one. I don't think it matters now because we just farm down. Alright, but that's good to know. Actually, yeah, let's have a look on PV Poke, see how much damage we take from an Air Cutter. Because I always just assume, obviously, that we'd die to any super effective move. But Air Cutter from Corviknight might be an exception. So let me just quickly do this. You won't be able to see it on screen. Cacturne. Corviknight. Air Cutter does 70% damage. Sand attacks do 2 damage. So by the time they've thrown 2 of them, they've actually got you into range where Air Cutter does KO. So I probably did need to shield that. So that's fine. Alright, GG's to that trainer. We'll go ahead and bring the wheel back up again. Alright, we got Hatterene and Stonejourner. Although that was very much on the exact border. But anyways, we got our next team. Rough lead. Oh, that's great. Why did they do that? How many Incinerates did they throw? 2. Could I have just farmed them down here? Potentially. But I think I prefer actually getting all shields. So they're at 2 on the okay, they just stop attacking there completely for some reason. Okay, I'm going to be debuffed. But I think as long as they don't have something that completely destroys Cacturne in the back, I should be fine. That is definitely not something that completely destroys Cacturne. Yeah, I actually just let them throw. I don't mind that. Don't mind that. And then yeah, I should be able to live 1 Incinerate, and then we're chilling. Shadow Cacturne might actually be goated, guys. Might just be the best Pokemon of all time. Like this wheel's going so much better than basically every other wheel, just because we've got the consistency of Shadow Cacturne, which is just absolutely ripping apart teams. Alright, next up we've got Murkrow, and we have got Hisuian Decidueye. So this is actually the first time we're seeing Decidueye. Weirdly, it's been on the wheel the whole time, but only just seeing it now. Right, so Decidueye and Murkrow. So I guess we use Murkrow as the lead. We're triple weak to Fairy, so... Oh, whoa, holy crap. Thank you, Old Schooler, for the 50 gifted memberships. Very much appreciate the support there. Obviously, if you'd like to pick a team next, you can do so, or you can let chat decide. You're also more than welcome to come up with your own cool live stream theme in the future. And basically anything else for 50 gifted memberships. But we'll run this team for now. Obviously, we are triple weak to Fairy, so wouldn't be surprised. We haven't seen a Wigglytuff in quite a while, so we are due one. Alright, here we go. Murkrow. Okay, Clodsire. That's fine. I guess this is where we want to see it, really. I'll try to throw on CMP with a potential Stone Edge. Obviously, I don't know what the what charge move set they're running. If they are on Stone Edge, then actually we wall the charge moves with our Decidueye. Ah, oh, fuck. Well, I was gonna say we're in a great position because they've just Earthquaked my Murkrow, but then obviously they've just gone ahead and freaking brought in a Wigglytuff. Okay, I meant to throw earlier than I did there. That was a mistake. I just missed the move, which is annoying. Because now they can debuff me. But I definitely get to 2 Aura Spheres here. So I'm annoyed that I didn't throw that one first. But we can throw the second one. Yeah, we're still in a really bad position here. That's for sure. Can Murkrow get to a move? I feel like it's quite unlikely. But that's going to be what we need to do here. Yeah, no, we're definitely not getting to a move here. Maybe they throw? No, they don't. Alright, GG's. I said we're triple weak to Wigglytuff. So, of course, we're going to see one. Alright. Well, even with them throwing an Earthquake from their Clodsire, we still weren't ever going to be able to win that game. All right, so Old Schooler, if you, yeah, I need to stop. I'm basically like bringing these Pokemon into existence. I'm talking them into existence by mentioning them. Old Schooler, if you'd like to pick a team or anything, there's been obviously a lot of, well, the chat basically being spammed by X person received a gifted membership, so I don't know if you have already requested a team or not. I'm good, just keep going. Alright, well, thank you very much for the support. Alright, gonna try and speed through these. We got Crocodile, which is the first time we're getting that. And Como O. Right, I need to actually input those. Right, Crocodile. Cool. Alright. I enjoyed the Chinese New Year animal wheel. Will that be repeated next year? Probably. But we got Crocolaw into Reggie Drago. Okay, I don't know why my screen sharing's kind of lagging a bit. Okay, good timing. Great timing, actually, by the opponent there. I'm just going to no-shield this, and they do bait with a Vice Grip. Let me throw the move. I don't know why the screen mirroring's being so bad right now. Can we snipe? Not quite. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream. Yeah, it's not. I'm not lagging personally. And it's not the stream lagging either. It's literally this, like the screen mirroring. That's the problem here. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I'll see if I can sort that out for the next battle. Also, my cat seems to be meowing quite a lot. So let me have a quick break after this battle. Go Cacturne! Come on, be weak to it. Whee! Okay. Still not over yet, but this is a pretty good position. Okay, we'll no-shield the first. I think it might just be the fact that we're still getting the channel membership notifications that's making it so buggy, yeah. Guys, if you could stop being so generous, that'd be great. Okay, we've got this in the bag now, because even if they have managed to double up, it doesn't really matter. We've got 2 Pokemon left. We just need 1 fast move to land. And we're able to take that game. Alright, I'm going to very quickly take a break here, as my cat is being very demanding. Hopefully, by the time I'm back in like a minute or so, the stream's working okay. Never subbing again, LMFAO. Alright, Year of the Horse. Okay, yeah, that is very limited. Right, give me 1 sec. I'll just insert another ad break whilst we're at it. Wait, what the heck? Did we get another 50 gifted memberships? Alright. Old Schooler is determined to not allow this stream to continue. Alright, thank you very much there. Let me check with the stream to see if it's actually working properly. So it says the stream's current bitrate is 2784.3, is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend you use a stream bitrate of 6800. Okay, I don't think I'm intentionally having a lower bitrate there. Okay, it seems to be fine now. So hopefully that's okay. Let's claim these Pokemon. Another shield on. Seems good now. Alright, hopefully your second gifted membership batch has fixed whatever the issues were from the first one. So I appreciate it. It's basically like switching it off and on again. Alright, thank you very much for the support, by the way, as well. Very much appreciate that. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Wait. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we've got Vileplume. And we've got Galarian Wheezing. Okay, double poison team here. What are we more likely to run into, a fire type or a fairy type? I think probably fire. But I'm just going to rock the Cacturne in the lead anyway. It seems to be doing pretty good. Alright, Cacturne into Corviknight. I guess again this is where we want to see it. Okay, we now know we can live one air cutter, but we probably don't want to. So we'll just stay in. Last time we baited in the end game and they no-shielded. It didn't really make a difference. I think this time we'll just play it safe and we'll go for Dynamic Punch. Okay, grab a shield. Okay, I'm going to swap out and catch the move. I don't know if that's the right play. Probably not. But I don't want to go down both shields immediately again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, decent damage there. They overfarm. They throw on CMP, which they lose. Okay, that's a pretty good position to be in. How much do they overfarm by? Like 2? What do we do now then? Because I probably still need the Cacturne to cake. I need cake. I'm going to come in with my Vileplume. And then I'm just going to let the move go through. We probably don't tank this very comfortably, and then I just swap into my Cacturne. Okay, we tank it better than I thought. But yeah, we'll come in with Cacturne. We farm them down. If they come back in with... Oh, they don't. Okay. GG's, trainer. I definitely shouldn't have thrown straight away. I thought it was going to be Blastoise, so I threw one and then throw. But it doesn't really matter. At this point, you guys know the drill. Alright. I swear we've beaten like every Corviknight, pretty much, with Cacturne. It's just so good. Okay, so apparently we've only got 41 viewers now, which is obviously quite low. Let me just check on YouTube's end to see if that's the same. So I think what we'll do is we'll just complete... we'll complete this final set and then we'll call it there. So we won't quite get through everything that's left on the wheel here, but that's alright. Alright, so we've got Haunchcrow. And we've got Flapple. Ice types don't exist. Fairy types don't exist. You already know we're facing up against Alola Ninetales. Alright, Cacturne. Toucannon. Okay, it's not Alola Ninetales, but it's not good. It is really not good. I think it's the first battle where we're actually just going to fully sacrifice the Cacturne. Because what else can I do? Okay. They should just beak blast me. Okay, that's fine. They don't get to another one. Fuck off. Every time we're double weak to frickin' fairy. Or triple weak to it, sorry. Without fail. Come on, mate. Oh. Well, anyways, let's just concede that. Yonka's team. Oh, no wonder. Alright, well, anyways, we'll forget that battle even existed. Okay. Snova. And Revavroom. Alright, well, you know that we're going to see a Talonflame this time around. So, Rev and Snova. Wigglytuff users, please seek employment. Please. Alright, here we go. We've at least got a really hard answer to Wigglytuff if we see one. Ferret. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind this. It's not too bad at all. And again, another Corviknight, which is okay. We maybe just look to get rid of the Snova in the back. I can tank it. Yeah, I know I can tank it. Oh, whoa, they no shield. They cannot tank it, though. Alright. Oh, why am I taking so long to swap out? What am I doing? I was not expecting Air Slash, and then I was thinking, oh, I was just swapping to Snova. That's probably not a great idea. Shadow Ball going to do big damage, going to put me into farm down range. Oh, they no shield. I don't know if that helps me. Do I have a move on Cacturne? I can't remember. I do. So I just throw this immediately. We might be in trouble here. Okay, they do shield that. I guess we just let this go. I'm not sure what we do now, though. They swap out straight away. They're going to eventually put me into Swift range. Oh, bro. No. You can't be living that. You can't be living that. Okay, Swift would have done more than foul play. Bro, that's annoying. I think I still live this, but I think one more Sucker Punch takes me out. Or maybe two. Okay, we get a tie. We get a tie. Not the worst thing ever. When's the deadline for the Battle of Spice? So it will be probably like Wednesday morning. So leagues rotate for me Tuesday 9 p.m. But I like to give people a little bit more time, because obviously you can get the battle done whilst the league rotation is around, but then it obviously takes time to get it uploaded and actually fill out the form and whatnot. So yeah, probably Wednesday morning for me, or whenever I get up. It might end up being like 12 p.m. or something. I don't know. Okay, we can't run both Slowkings here, so I have to just spin that again. Lampent. Alright. Remove that. I think we are going to do 2 more battles, because I have my video, link to the form. It's in the description of my recent videos. You need more opponents that don't know how to shield. Honestly, I think it's just the Cacturne. I think it's just... I don't know what it is about Cacturne, but these people just clearly underestimating it. Or maybe it's just global no shield versus Shadow Cacturne day. Hard to say, really. Alright, anyways. Decent lead. Well, great lead, actually. But I will still end up shielding a Weather Ball if they throw it straight away, which they do. The fact that they're staying in, again, I hope that implies that they're weak to this. And I actually don't even mind double shielding here. Okay, they are going to shield, so they are wanting rid of this thing. So yeah, I should be fine, right? If I double shield, they probably let this go. Oh, fork off. Okay, we've actually got answers to Wigglytuff this time, so I didn't need to do this. But this is fine, we're boosted. Oh my god. Slowking's great into the Ludicolo as well. And we do have Surf. It's not an amazing position to be in though. I do wish I saved the energy there. But like, what even is this team? Is this another Yonkers team that we're seeing? I feel like I live this. So then maybe I just wait one turn to see if they're swapping back. Okay, they don't swap back. Okay, yeah, we are in trouble though. So they're at 1. Oh, I should have gone for Surf. 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. We grab the shield anyways. I can't remember. Did they bank a move? 4, 5, 6. Okay, we catch the move. How low is the other thing? Low enough. All right. Let's go. Flame Burst, one of the worst moves in the game. But we take it. Alright, so we're going to do one final battle now. Because that will then lead us to my next video going live. So you guys can just go straight over to watch that if you'd want to do that, of course. Yeah, so we'll do the final battle of the set. So let's spin the wheel for the final time here. Okay, so final battle, we've got Miss Magius, which someone was requesting anyway, so that's great to see. And Hisuian Samurott. Alright, here we go. That is some investment there. 190 XL rare candies, 150 rare XL candies, 150 rare candies, and 5 million Stardust. Jeez. Alright, that's a rough lead for us. Please swap out. Swap into a dark type. Ah, that's not a dark type, that's... Bro. We've got, I swear we've had like Bastiodon in like 4 of these 5 last battles. It's like, guys, come on, get a life. Stop using this thing. They do shield. That's fine. What did they lead with? Pidgeot. So how much did they overfarm there? 2, I think. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, we miscounted apparently. And they have a move on the Pidgeot, so I assume they'll probably just try and snipe me. So I'm going to swap out. Okay, they didn't. But we can get ahead on energy. Oh, this is actually good. Do we grab a shield here, or do we just get the KO? We get the KO. Okay, fine with me. Okay. Okay, we need to still be able to put this thing into range where Dynamic Punch KOs. Okay, they do throw here. They're going to be 1 away from back-to-back air cutters if they have air cutter. They go for Feather Dance. I think we just go for 2 and throw anyways. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm pretty sure this will KO though. Sweet. Alright. Shadow Cacturne is just ridiculous. Alright, honestly, I have to say this is the most fun I've had this season. I think, you know, if you're not running Shadow Cacturne, then give it a try, because this thing is just so fun. Alright, we'll just quickly catch these Pokemon. Oh, another one. I should be using pineapple berries on these, to be fair. Oh, we don't care about this. Alright. A little bit annoying that we just keep on getting Pokemon encounters. Well, actually, it's very annoying, to be frank. I would have loved to build up a ton of charge TMs, but we managed to get a whole 3 of them. One of them is from the Battle Pass, actually. The timed research. So, not great, but yeah, I had a great time. Thank you very much specifically to Old Schooler for the 100 gifted memberships. That is incredible support. I'm gonna have like 3 pages of channel memberships at the end of each video. Can I explain Spice to people with my Battle Spice comp? I feel like it's being misunderstood. Yeah, sure, I guess so. So for the Battle of Spice, Spice is like, first of all, I like some people have different definitions of what it actually means, but to me it's like Pokemon that people aren't using, Pokemon that are maybe suboptimal in their stat distribution or the stat product, I guess, or the movesets that they have, or their typing isn't really great in the meta. Some people say it's like Pokemon that are still quite usable. So for example, like Attack Form Deoxys wouldn't be considered Spice, but to me it is. It's basically just stuff that you really don't see, typically isn't amazing, but is going to be typically a much harder challenge to get wins with. And then in the Battle of Spice, your aim is to win with like the craziest, most unique Pokemon you can possibly use. So say for example, you know, you don't see often like a licky tongue these days. That doesn't make it spicy, because it is still a pretty good Pokemon. Just because it doesn't see much usage anymore compared to previous seasons, doesn't mean you're gonna do very well in a Battle of Spice competition. Whereas, say you're bringing out your Shadow Bannettes or Spicy Moveset, yeah, you could also run a Spicy Moveset. So, but even then, I feel like you still need to go pretty unique with the actual Pokemon itself. But yeah, you basically, you want to go as crazy and as creative as possible. A lot of people these days will run like XL Pokemon. So like they'll run like a Fungus or a Lowland Geodude or something like that. Stuff like that, where you've also got quite an expensive investment, and the the Pokemon maybe doesn't even reach that high of a CP either, like the Fungus, for example, that I've used on stream today. It barely gets above 1000 CP. So you've got stuff like that. That's why I'm also running the Great League Classic Edition, where XL Pokemon aren't included. So if you can't build a ton of XL Pokemon and you don't feel like you can compete there, then you can also run in the Classic Edition. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to end the stream now because my new video should be live already. So you guys should go straight over to that. But thank you very much for the support as well. Thank you, Shenanigans Stone, for the suggested stream idea, because I really enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.